The Church of the Subgenius is a parody religion that satirizes better-known belief systems, while encompassing an intricate mythology with gods, aliens, and mutants. Its founder is Ivan Stang, and he serves the religion as the leader and publicist. To create the religion, he imitated other religions and used the tactic of culture jamming. The church began in 1979 at Dallas, Texas, but a website was established in 1993 where its members were very active. But where the church truly thrived was in California, where its biggest base of followers exists. The religion began as a joke, and as time went by, the joke started developing and gained the attention of other people, who began contributing to its propagation. But according to Ivan Stang, the religion began in 1953 when Bob Dobbs was visited by an alien who gave him knowledge about everything in the world and the universe as well. There is no actual answer to why it began, but it is usually speculated that the religion was a joke to criticize other religions and mock their beliefs. But as time went by, more and more people started following it, and some people take it to the extreme nowadays.
What are the primary beliefs? Firstly, we must look at the word subgenius. The subgenius understands and recognizes the sub-knowledge, all that is weird, and creatures of the abyss that cannot be explained. Everything behind reality is the strength of the subgenius. Followers are so encouraged to tap into their secret abnormality potential. They do not look for the ordinary, but for the bizarre. Their beliefs defy categorization or a simple narrative. Outsiders may see it as bizarre and weird. Their central deity is Jehovah, who is accompanied by such other gods drawn from ancient myth and popular fiction. Jehovah is an extraterrestrial who contacted Dobbs in the 1950s. It is said that they encountered while Dobbs was mounting on television. He gave Dobbs supernatural knowledge of the past and future, in addition to incredible power. Asking deep questions, they began speaking of a powerful conspiracy to which the church attributes command of the world. These are our world leaders. Jehovah and his spouse Ares are classified as rebel gods and are relatively evil. Although amongst the elder gods which Jehovah is a part of, he is regarded as a relatively good one. Their primary teaching is a complex philosophy that focused on J.R. Dobbs, a salesman from the 1950s who was revered as a prophet by the church. The religion developed writings of his relationship with various gods and conspiracies. Church leaders instruct their followers to avoid mainstream commercialism and the belief in the absolute truths. Followers are taught to question everything. Its teachings center on Slack, which is never consciously defined except in the claim that Dobbs embodies its quality. Conspiracy and Slack. The Church of the Subgenius literature holds many texts on conspiracy theories and UFOs. It teaches that there is one grand conspiracy at the root of all lesser ones. One states that there are many UFOs which are used by the conspiracy leaders to monitor human activity, although a few contain extraterrestrials. This conspiracy manipulates people into being indoctrinated into its services. Those manipulated are known as the Pinks. Pinks have no originality. They are the normal ones who do not encourage an unusual way of thinking. It is also believed that additional cultures and religions are the conspiracy's propaganda. However, followers, not Pinks, are capable of developing an imagination that Dobbs has powered them with. This allows members to see past the illusions. In honor of their descent from the Yetis, the Church's followers have a capacity for deep understanding for what the Pinks lack. Cultural studies scholar Solomon Davidoff states that the Church develops a satiric commentary on religion, morality, and conspiracies. Those in the conspiracy seek to bar members from Slack. However, members seek to acquire Slack in order to be free and live a comfortable life without hard work or responsibility. Davidoff believes that Slack is the ability to effortlessly achieve your goals. Avoidance is one of the main ways to acquire Slack. In their commercial, they speak about people selling their souls to other people, those who control the conspiracies. In other words, working for them so that you'll be considered smart and powerful. Their solution to this is Bob Dobbs and Slack. Dobbs has a new destiny for the abnormal. He justifies their sins and gaining back the Slack they seem to have lost. Accepting Bob would mean being superior to the Pinks who suffer from the leaders and cannot see past the illusions. The Church tells people to slack off, be lazy, and praise Bob.
In Subgenius texts, July 5, 1998 was made one of the religion's main events. Being recognized by Dobbs in the 1950s, it states that the world would experience a significant experience on that day, where exists, people from Planet X would arrive on Earth. Leaders claimed that paying members were to be transported into spaceships for union with goddesses that the world destroyed, although some believed that they would be sent to a joyful hell. As preparation, drills were held in 1996 and 1997 in July 5th. When the date finally arrived, a large revival was held where they intended on celebrating the coming of aliens. When their appearance was not detected by the technology available at the time, they came to the conclusion that the aliens might arrive 8991, an inversion of 1998. This was intended to be a joke to other religions who have revised prophecies after their failures. Another big practice is called devival. It is when local group members, which are known as clanches, host periodic events known as devivals, which include sermons, music, and other art forms. The term devival is a pun on Christian revivals. At these devivals, leaders take comical names and give angry rants, commonly in bars or similar venues. The style of these services is compared to Pentecostal revivalists and is cast as a campy preaching sessions. The devivals are not regularly scheduled but are recorded on the website. Devivals have been held all across the United States as well as in China, the Netherlands, Germany. They have also been held in events such as the Burning Man and the Starwood Festival. The main holidays of the religion are in honor of Monty Python, Dracula, and Klaatu. The last main practice is that in order to become a minister of faith, you need to pay $30, and followers no longer need to pay to prove their devotion. Instructions given by the religion are that you shall shun regular employment and stop working. Repenting is to slack off. In a position of working for a living, it is allowed for members to collect public assistance instead of maintaining employment. Also, purchase products that are sold by the church, which was funded by Dobbs to gain wealth. The church admits to being a for-profit and sees this instruction to buy as an ironic parody of the green is good mentality of the 1980s. Also, rebel against the law and order. The church condemns security cameras and encourages computer hacking. Rid the world of everyone that didn't descend from the Yetis. Dobbs hopes to rid the world of 90% of humanity, making the earth clear. Drug abuse and the abortion are praised as effective methods of getting rid of ineffective individuals which aren't descendants of the Yetis. The last instruction is that you shall exploit fear, specifically of individuals that are part of the conspiracy. Members of the conspiracy fear Subgenius devotees.
Human condition, where are we going? How do we get there? The Church of the Subgenius states that all humans are born with the original slack, a desire within to have slack. Where are we going? They technically do not declare anything on where humans go after death, and one of their reverends, Ivan Stang, says in an interview that he does not have the slightest idea of what happens to the consciousness of a body after death, and states, "If we know there was a life after death, that would not be a very handy thing." However, the religion does give certain instructions on how followers must act and may work towards maintaining original slack. The key to this is to follow all of the religion's main practices.
Similar to Christianity, that holds the concept that humans are born with original sin, Subgenius believes humans are born with original slack that connects the Christian deadly sin, sloth. This religion is also infamous for mocking other practices such as Christianism and Judaism for their extremism and silly beliefs.
Scriptures from that religion include Subgenius Foundation 1987 Book of the Subgenius by Simon & Schuster, High Weirdness by Mail by Ivan Stang, Revelation X the Bob Apocryphon by Ivan Stang, The Subgenius Cyclopedia of Slack by Ivan Stang, and they also have podcasts on the Hour of Slack, which are also referred to as Bob's Sound Holes, on both their Facebook page and their website.